today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, it'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, it's Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Barmore in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 16 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Harris running straight ahead. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll run again with Harris. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll run with Strong. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this completes to Henry over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Second and 1. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And they'll try to run the option here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Purdy now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. On On third down, it's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it to Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Patriots, it's 7-3 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team, saying, watch the fake with Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it. And they were ready for it and stopped it.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run the option left side. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have regained the lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Chargers who are out in front. Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. The Broncos still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From the 6. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Harris. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They run with Harris. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Purdy looking to throw.
Got his target, Samuel.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Dietrich Wise Jr. able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Purdy's throw there, complete to Hamler.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A throwing here, Purdy.
It fights him off. They still can't get him. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got it. Probably should have gotten it, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over for now. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, and they go back to Harris. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
A give to Harris. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw again. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 15. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Purdy. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Purdy now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to break our 4th quarter tie. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now the point after try for Santos. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Patriots ready to get the football back. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And that's complete to Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw here. There again is Cooks, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Second and 4. This will be caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Pass on the out route, caught by Smith-Schuster. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. That's complete left side to Gray. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second down at 5. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on third down and move it closer. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Harris. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now a first down carry for Harris. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try the right side with Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And his kick is good. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Patriots, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.